back to another Overland gaming video. My name's Dan. I am currently in our pop-top. Now, I don't think any of you guys have seen inside the pop-top roof so far, so this one will be a little tour of Zyra's bedroom. Everything is kind of out and on the floor at the moment because I'm going to be installing, well, this on probably what feels like the hottest day of the year. I'm going to be trying to install our insulation ready for the winter. I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's give it a go. So quickly, before we start installing, I'll give you a little bit of a, it's not much of a tour, but there's a little tour. This is where we are, little view outside, cute little campsite, caravan camping members. So what we have is essentially a couple of light strips going down the side. We kind of left this up to Tobias, to be honest. I didn't really have an expectation here apart from having some charging points and a heater. So in the winter, we have electric, we have heating, we have lights, we have a little bit of space for her to put things when we close it down, so she doesn't always have to take it away. So that's kind of where I guess this space will come into play. So there's essentially just space here, space there, and she can just leave things there and it will close. I have seen other variations of pop-tops as well, but this is fine, this works for us. What he has done is down under the side here, you won't be able to see it, but I can get my fingers under there. So there's actually, you can see the depth there. There's probably this much gap. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap there, so moisture can escape. Makes sense. The only downside I think with that is it kind of limits the space. So when you bring the pop-top down, you kind of have about this much gap, so you kind of, everything has to be kind of flat. Anyway, the plan today is to essentially install this insulation, and it's not going to be permanent, it's magnetic, and then we can bring it down. I just wanted to make sure it works. This was quite expensive, more expensive than I thought it was going to be. It was around 700 pounds. I'll confirm, but it was around 700 pounds. Then I had to pay tax to import it as well. Now there are lots of UK suppliers, but the majority of them are on the outside, whereas what I wanted to do is when we put the pop-top up, if we're changing locations every few days, I don't want to be climbing around the outside, you know. It's not crazy high, but if I fell off there, I'm going to know about it, especially in the winter. So I wanted an internal one. So the plan really is, in this box, we get given a set of instructions which we'll go through, and then loads of magnets. Now, all of these in here is like metal, I think, or they've got magnets in there themselves. And the idea is that you can essentially just put them up. So let's look at the instructions. Okay, installation of the thermal mats. The high roof installation consists of 4 parts, which are attached to the lifting roof. Now, we know that, so we've got 2 big bits, 2 smaller bits, and these are the smaller ones. So this one is going to go down the bottom. This one, I guess, is the front, and then these are the sides. The issue that I can already see is the example they're given is these magnets are supposed to attach to some sort of, bloody hell, they're strong, attached to some sort of rail. Now, we don't have a rail in our pop-top. If I put that on there, you can see the rail behind, look. Maybe I can lift the fabric up. So what we're looking for is no look. So what I have here is just a piece of, it's not even metal, it's like plastic. Oh shit, it's like a plastic cover, it's not even metal. So I think the best thing I'm going to try and do is try and attach it to the fabric. Okay, so I took off behind here is not good enough, so we're going to try and stick a couple onto the actual fabric here. Now the instructions say Make sure it's above 15 degrees. That is confirmed. Okay, so are they saying there's magnets inside here as well? So I need to try and match that up. Okay, let's try and do a semi-easy one first. Let's do the front. What I might be able to do. One idea. That's where the magnets are. So what I'm thinking I can do is grab these, put them up. This is a terrible idea. I'm so bad with all this stuff. I'm just so bad. Okay, so the magnets can be moved in here. That's good to know. Oh, this is gonna work. I mean, we have no choice, right? This is the only way it can work for us. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's all the magnets done. And now the plan is to get it up there. So let's move the fan over here. Put you guys there. This is gonna be fun. I'm just absolutely sweating. Okay, so that is front. Oh, that's maybe there's a couple more up here. Oh, that's good. Very good, they're done. And one side. Now I can already feel the heat. So it's quite clearly working. Probably would have been better if I took the bed out before I did this, but whatever. we're here. Now we do have a little strip to go along the back. So I think I'm going to head down and try and do that little strip next. Okay, the bottom's done. I'm hoping on the fly this is going to be a lot easier to set up. Of course it will, there's no magnets to install, but whew, now we only hope that these take hold and they stick and they hold. My worst thought now is that these magnets don't hold, and the glue holding the magnets to the thing don't hold. Whew. Okay, last one. It's going to get dark in here. Let's up the lights. So the little LED strips are kind of cool. They are the only way you can control them is by my phone, which is kind of cool, but also sometimes kind of frustrating. Obviously, if the girls want to do it, they just need to use my phone. Hey, Zoe. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
You see the? Can you see it?
Oh yeah, you put the insulation in.
Yeah, we're getting there. What are you up to?
Making birds.
Making what?
Birds.
Birds.
Yeah.
Wow. What happened to the awning? Is it fallen?
Yeah, my mum will do it in a sec.
I can see it's fallen. Look. Oh no. The awning has fallen. Right. So let's get started. Finding these magnets. We'll do what we did before. We'll try and find the magnets inside. They're pretty strong. And then we'll put the magnets here. Quite a few at the top just because it's the heaviest. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Moment of truth. See if it all connects up. Come see.
Does it fit?
Huh?
Does it fit?
A little bit, yeah.
It looks so big.
Yes, it does fit, but it overlaps a bit. So I think because we've got that extra layer, either we tuck it in, which I think we can, like tuck it right in.
And this one's in here.
Yeah, so that velcros in, that velcros in.
Oh, right. Are you happy with your?
I quite like the black. It's made it like a new room.
Yeah, it does actually.
But yeah, I'm very hot, so I'm just gonna quickly crack on and I'll shout you when it's done.
I'm cooking dinner now.
What are you cooking?
Pasta.
Oh. We had pasta the other night and it was a disaster. You know when you're like super excited for food? Oh, so excited. Was I excited?
Oh, yeah,
and you were like ill or pissed off. And then we all ate and it was very sad. She's a very good cook. I'm not saying that, but I'm very excited for pasta. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. I used to do a hard labour job, honestly. Too much Twitch streaming and gaming and flying drones has made me a weak man. But let's just try. Okay, so I kind of messed it up a bit. So now it's on. I think you do this first, then the sides, then the end. But there we have it. Let's get Zara to have a little look, see what she thinks. But it's definitely warm in here. Come see what you think. Careful climbing up because of the side there.
I can still see light.
It's just picking holes in my installation. Yeah, so this velcro is down the side. So I've done a bad job. And then this side.
I like that. But should we test it first?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll do it in the winter. If you don't like it, I'll sleep in it. This is actually the biggest bed we have.
No, I like it then. I like sleeping.
The only thing is it's a little bit of a coffin. It's like
it's not a coffin. I can sit down and stand up.
Yeah.
For you it
but
is.
It's quite... We need to get your iPad in here. Maybe we could put a projector there and have a nice movie.
What's a projector?
Oh, well, you project the screen onto the side and you can have a big screen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're very inside. That's the only thing. It's nice having the windows.
I think I like it.
It's a shame that they don't have window cutouts, but I guess the idea is that it's if you're... So the plan of this is if it's very, very, very cold and we're in Scotland or the Alps or something, then we have... yeah, we're not going to freeze. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
And if it's too cold, then we all sleep downstairs. Right.
I like downstairs.
Happy?
Yeah. So we'll have to sleep like this tonight and test it.
No, it's because you'll boil. You'll be like a lobster. Right, let me take this down because it is toasty. Oh, my kneecap. Some of you guys will know if you're in your 30s. I think I'm just the worst. I don't exercise enough. Although I do a lot of push-ups on stream, I just don't exercise enough. And things are starting to hurt. My knee just proper cracked. Anyway, let's get this down before my burn. Okay, can confirm that is absolutely shit to fold up. Shit. This is the one thing about Vanlife is the inconvenience of just putting things up and putting them down. It's kind of fun, but at times you're just tired and you're like, just let me lay in bed. And I can just imagine now if you turn up to a campsite late at night in the winter and it's dark and it's cold and you got to put all this up, you're just going to be annoyed. You're just going to be annoyed. But it works. Okay, I'll leave that there for now. All right, so just to recap, it's called the IsoFix. This is the internal insulation. Now, I think the reason this cost a little bit more, one was because they were shipping to the UK, and two, we had to have it custom made, and I don't know why. This pop top is slightly different from the normal pop tops that you have on a VW California or whatever, right? Because we haven't cut away the roof. Although I think it had to, I don't know. Our sizing was completely different from all of their like templates. So I had to get a custom one. Of course I did, you know, like spend more money. Anyway, we've got it. It works. In total, I was hoping to spend about 150, 200. And after probably a week or two of Googling, if anyone else has got better solutions for internal insulation in the UK, let me know, please, because I'd rather recommend that than this. But yeah, I mean, it's good, right? It works. It's called IsoCamp there. The quality's great. The system works. Let's just hope that these now stand the test of time and stay up there. Bit of an eyesore, to be honest. I mean, look at all the magnets around top. Let me get the invoice so I can be truthful. Okay, so I'll just hide my address. Not that it matters. It's not even my address, it's my mum's. So all in all, this cost us €668. But you see it's got some sort of tax on there, like 19% tax. When it arrived in the UK, I also had to pay £180 tax. So 170 basically plus 180. I can't math, but you know, quite a bit of money. A lot more than what I was planning to spend, to be honest. I actually, when it arrived in the UK and I got an email saying, no, you got to pay £180 tax. I emailed the company, I was like, what the hell is this charge? And they were like, you didn't read the small print on our site that you might have to pay import taxes. And I'm like, oh, good old England and all that. Thanks for hooking us up some nice trade deals and everything. Anyway, we've got it. It's an extremely expensive piece of insulation, but hopefully it's going to do a great job in the winter, and we can have a lovely time without worrying about, you know, freezing when we're up in the pop top. And that was the plan. That's the goal. It fits. It works. Thanks for coming to hang out in my little pop top video. If you want one, I've put a link to this particular company below. But please make sure you Google pop top insulation, because yeah, like I say, they go around the outside. So if you've got a slightly lower van, or you have access to around the outside easier, then you can just quite easily, as far as I'm aware, just strap it around the outside every time you camp up, rather than inside. But as I say, I went for the inside because I don't want to fall off. So yeah, anyway, bit of a funny random video. I hope this has been kind of helpful or useful if you've watched it. We're gonna go have some food now and enjoy the evening, because the sun is starting to set. I'm on a very cute, very quiet campsite, and there's me shouting my head off up in the pop top. Right, again, if you are subscribed on Twitch, or you've become a member on the Overland gaming website, it means the absolute world, and it's keeping the motivation going to make these videos. And actually, if you enjoy them, that's great, but also for us, it's been really lovely to watch back and share with friends and family, and they can see what our journey's been like. So anyway, thank you to you guys, and see you on the next video.